Religion, they'll talk about God is not the God of I was or the God of I will be. He is the God I am, because that's where he is, constantly in the present moment. He's not confused. He doesn't have an ego. He doesn't jump to the past or to the future. And in fact, he lives in all time. We only believe that there is time because that's where we are. And because we can measure time on a wrist or on a phone, we think that we are in time, but we are not. There is only forever the now, the present moment. So I hope that kind of helps. And as you see your emotions go wonky, you know that you've either been in the past or you're living in the future and you're not now. Right now, I just want you to do the next right thing. It's simple. Don't question it. Don't judge it. You just do it. And while you're in motion, now can you be spiritually led to be in that present moment and do what is actually best for you? Now, don't judge what just happened to you. Hold on to that present moment and continue to move, because maybe it looks scary for you right now. Maybe it looks unpleasant for you right now, but hang in there, please, and stay here without judgment, without condemnation, present with all of your being, and watch how Spirit completely unpacks this event for you, and it blooms into the most wondrous possible thing you could have ever imagined. Wow, this is way better than I ever thought would happen. Man, am I glad I decided to be more present than fearful or guilty. And I just decided to be now. I just decided to be where I could be led into the next beautiful moment that God has for you. You being one with him, he doesn't desire harm for you. You've got a pocket God that's pretty unkind if that's what you think God is like. God does not mind whatever happens to you, but he will lead you into a much better place. But if the negativity here is constantly asking for crappy things in your life, he will honor that. Not because he is mean, but because he doesn't want to intrude upon your authority, because you do have it. You may think whatever you wish, just like Chris has learned to do, like my client is learning to do. And in doing that, now all of a sudden I have a decision to make. Do I want a much better existence? Do I want a much better time? Do I want a much more happy, much more joyful, much more pleasant, much more peaceful, much more amazing experience while I'm here? I'll take that every time, by the way. That's what I've decided. So as we go through this stuff in your life, let me know when you're like, my gosh, I did it. I let go of a lot of my anger just now, or I let go a lot of my trepidation of the future or my fear. I let go a lot of my guilt and shame. And now I find a lot more love inside. It's easier for me to be kind. It's easier for me to be patient. It's easier for me to tell people that I care and love them, and in a much deeper way, and not in a weird, unusual, kind of crazy way, but in a meaningful, plain, point blank, this is reality for me, and I care about you, and I'm glad that you're in my life. I'm glad that you bring things to me that are vital for me to know. These are the kinds of conversations that you could start having and start really realizing that, we could just all be like this all the time, comforting each other and thanking each other and commending each other and supporting each other and helping each other and achieving, I guess I could say more, but ultimately here we're going to achieve what we're going to achieve. And when we move beyond this physical existence, we get an amazing eternity where we have practiced loving, and now we can receive and give love at will. And don't build up crazy things like guilt and shame and pride and all kinds of weird things that are all stemmed from fear. And now we just live in love's presence, because that is what we are and that is who we are. So I hope that gives you some inspiration and some motivation at the same time to begin that process of really pushing into some really amazing times ahead in your life and letting go of some things that are not worthy of love's presence in you, and begin to choose a little differently. Let go of some old hurts, let go of some old pain, forgive yourself and forgive other people, and watch the world bless you immensely. I love watching it do that for me. Until next time, I'm Dr. Troy Munson. I'm Revealing Wholeness.